She didn't look at me when she said it. The phone buzzed once on the counter between us, screen lighting her face from below. A private smile. Not for me. Never for me anymore. I need space, she said, casual, practiced, as if she were reading a line her friends had rehearsed for her. Just a short breakup. To test things. Test. That word landed wrong. Too clean. Too clinical. Behind her, the apartment hummed with the quiet confidence of shared years. Our couch, our walls, our framed vacations. All suddenly provisional. I nodded. She finally looked up, expecting a reaction. Panic. Bargaining. Anger. She got none. Okay? I said. Her eyes narrowed. Confusion flickered. The phone buzzed again. She flipped it face down too quickly. I caught the reflection in the microwave door, her friend's group chat name. Briefly visible. Something playful. Something cruel. A test. Wrong man. Wrong game. They called it a breakup test because space sounded kinder than manipulation. Her friends had always been loud about love, loud about freedom, loud about how marriage dulled women, how men needed reminding they were replaceable. She repeated their words like borrowed armor. This doesn't mean I'm seeing anyone, she said too quickly. It's just time apart. If we're meant to be, we'll find our way back. I watched her hands as she spoke, the tremor when she adjusted her ring, the way she kept touching her phone. My chest tightened, but my face didn't move. Inside, something aligned. This wasn't about clarity, or growth, or rediscovery. This was about permission. I remembered small things. The sudden gym classes, the new lingerie that never came home with receipts, the late dinners explained with vague names. I had been patient. I had been trusting. Now I was precise. Do what you need, I said. I won't interfere. Her relief was immediate. Too immediate. She hugged me quick, shallow, and pulled away before it could feel real. As she packed an overnight bag, she didn't notice me memorizing the sound of her breathing. I already knew I wasn't waiting. I didn't follow her. I observed. I requested phone records under the pretense of a billing issue. I checked timestamps against her stories. I compared gaps. Patterns emerged. A number without a name. Frequent. Consistent. Almost intimate in its predictability. I didn't confront. I refined. Her social media told a cleaner lie. Nothing posted, nothing tagged. But her friends weren't as disciplined. Stories at bars, reflections in mirrors, a man's arm where it shouldn't be. Not touching her. Not yet. I pulled security footage from the building under the excuse of a package theft. Watched her leave at night. Watched her return flushed, distracted, smiling at nothing. I stayed calm, made coffee, slept well. The storm was contained. The truth arrived in fragments, then assembled itself neatly, like it had always been waiting for me to notice. She wasn't testing the marriage. She was auditioning a replacement. I asked her to meet me in public, a cafe near her office, neutral ground, daylight, witnesses. She arrived confident, rehearsed. Her friends had coached her for this too. I could see it in her posture, the borrowed certainty, the expectation of control. I slid my phone across the table. No accusations, no raised voice, just a timeline. Dates, times, locations. A still image from a story she thought had expired. Her face collapsed inward. That's not, she started. I raised a finger, not to silence her, to pace her. One question, I said. Did you plan to come back? Her mouth opened, closed. The pause answered me. Tears followed. Apologies, the sudden rediscovery of love, the claim that it meant nothing. I watched without blinking. When she reached for my hand, I withdrew it slowly, deliberately, as if handling something contaminated. This was a test, she whispered. I didn't think you'd let me go. I leaned back. I didn't. I said. You left. Her friends found out before she told them. I made sure of it. I forwarded the evidence not to humiliate, but to clarify. No commentary, no emotion, just facts. The group chat went silent. The narrative fractured. By the time she stormed out of the cafe, flustered and exposed, the story had already turned against her. The brave woman reclaiming herself had become the wife who wanted options without consequences. She tried calling that night, then texting, then showing up. I didn't answer. I had already filed the paperwork. Clean, efficient, final. The test had concluded. Now the apartment is quiet again. Not empty, quiet. Her absence has weight, but not pain. More like relief after a long-held breath. I understand something now. Not about her, about myself. I was never afraid of being alone. I was afraid of being mistaken. She wanted uncertainty to feel powerful. I chose clarity, and I didn't lose anything worth keeping.